Hello and welcome to a official ladder tour laddering session. I'm Aberforth, obviously, and it's been a little while since I've done a live on this channel, and I apologise for the lateness. I've actually always been thinking, okay, I'm going to get kicked out of all the Grand Slams now, and I've just managed to keep on going for a little while, so I'll be doing a big video on them in a while. But yeah, this is the Smogon's official ladder tour, and I just feel like trying to qualify for it, because my main account is actually quite high up. Not quite that, but should be on here. Yeah, 23rd, 1952, which is decent. Like, that's not a terrible record at all. It wouldn't have gotten me qualified the last round, but it wouldn't be very far away either. So yeah, I do just want to try and well, do as well as I can, really. This team is very weak to Rotom, though. Very weak to Rotom, and realistically, my way of beating it is staying in with things that get OHKO'd by it, and doing damage to it that way. Which is unfortunate, but I mean, now the Rotom is basically dead to rocks, and it can no longer check my Lando T, or my Scizor, or my Tornadus T. All of which are things I kind of want to use to win, really, so yeah, but he lets me go out into my Lando T on his Medicham as he fake outs, obviously. I mean, we get to see if he's adamant here or not. He is adamant, which is excellent. Lando T needs to take a bit more damage before Scolipede can win, though, so I'm just going to U-turn with my Tornadus, or Knockoff. Knockoff is smarter, because of the potential Jirachi switch-in. This gets rid of leftovers, and Heatwave is a 2-hit KO, so we'll go for that then. If he goes for Wish, then just good play. He goes for Rocks, that's not so good a play. And this means that Jirachi will die to a Heat Wave, and Medicham won't be able to take one, can hardly switch in anyway. Lando T, did we see if it was Scarf or not? It could have just won a speed tie. I believe it is Scarf though. Jirachi does go down as he goes out into Lando T. As much damage as we can get off on this Lando T would be good, so just going for Hurricane. If he goes for U-turn, then that's okay. As he goes for Knockoff, ugh, we miss. How unfortunate. Just knocking off here then, just to, well, hit the Rotom on the switch-in. Pardon me. As he goes into Lando T again. I mean, I'm expecting him to U-turn here, but the more Rocks damage he takes, the better for me, because the sooner he'll be in range of my Scolipede. As he goes for Edge, and we're just going to go for Pursuit. And now Lando is definitely in range of my Scolipede, and I can potentially win that way. Let's just go into... Oh, that would be a silly thing to do, wouldn't it? What's the least useful thing on this team, on my team right now? Scizor wins if Keldeo goes down. Honestly, it might just be I think it is just this T-Tar. And this means I can go into Torn and just click Knockoff, I think. Yeah, because now Specs won't be doing anything. Scald won't kill me, even with Burn. Well, that's unfortunate. Highly, highly, highly unfortunate. I think Scolipede dies to poison to Scald, so this is unfortunate. And if we were jolly, then we won. Oh, he sacks off Lando T, so I think that he just choked. Yeah, Medicham Fake Out doesn't kill me, unless he goes for Bullet Punch as well, but Megahorn will definitely kill the Latios. If it's Scarf Lati, I could set up on it with my Scizor. Keldeo cannot Oko Scizor as well, so BPing twice is definitely the play to go for there. If he's got BP here, obviously he'll kill me, but he would have killed me with that before. Well, yeah, okay, we win. Excellent. Scolipede is very underrated at the moment, and it's picking up all sorts of wins. I am adamant, I have to be adamant to be as powerful as I need to be. And let's just win. And GG. The ladder takes a while to... Okay, nope, it updated immediately. We're only in the 1300s, but we are 8-0 right now. And I'm just going to be laddering over the course of the next week, seeing if I can qualify, because that would be quite nice. I've never actually qualified for one of the rounds of OLT before, so yay. This man has an interesting team. It is really weak to a +2 Scolipede, but Scolipede doesn't really set up on anything. I suppose... No, it doesn't set up on anything at all. So I'll have to weaken this team such that it's weak to a +0 Scolipede to win. But thankfully, I have got a pretty decent matchup in my opinion. Restalk Keldeo is useful in checking the Weavile throughout the entire game. Terrakion comes out, I'm immediately scolding. I don't even care if he goes into his Seismitoad. As he goes into Lati, that's fine. I'm really actually expecting him to switch here into something that can try and take advantage of a T-Tar, because T-Tar is such an obvious switch in. But he stays into Draco Meteor, misses, and well, I'm not going to try and make the same mistake twice. As he goes for Roost, and I'm just going to try and trap the Lati. We don't quite succeed, but we do kill him with the combination of that plus Life Orb Recoil. And now something gets hit by a truck, and that something will have to be Lando T. Maybe we can get rocks up. Unlikely. Close combat does a bit. He's not Life Orb. Could be Scarf. Could not be Scarf. Wow. Crits hurt. Crits hurt a lot, in all honesty. He's taking the Intimidate. So, despite what I said about quite probably never getting the opportunity to set up, I'm going to try and do just that. As Zapdos comes out, I don't think it takes a +2 Poison Jab from Adamant Scolipede, but Poison Jab is the hardest thing I have to hit it with anyway, so that's what we're going for. Oh, so close. And he statics me, and that's annoying, because static is really, really, really upsetting, in all honesty, but oh well, now he can go to Terrakion. Sacking Scolipede is the best play, you could still miss Stone Edge, so the opportunity of picking up the kill there is nice. His Zapdos is probably his defogger, so he goes for Iron Head, knowing that he, well, doesn't want to try and take on he doesn't want to try and risk a miss, and close combat might not have killed. So, what to do? Keldeo's looking nice. Yeah, Keldeo. Keldeo and Secret Sword. It's not a 2-hit KO on the Seismitoad, but it is a 3-hit KO. I believe, at least. You can see right here. Nearly 2-hit KO. And obviously I'm not going to be trying to take any attack from his Terrakion with my Keldeo until I've rested on either the Scizor or the Weavile, both of which I can rest on, so... Oh, he goes straight out into Weavile. Yay. I don't think knockoff kills me. I'm wrong. Well, maybe without the crit it wouldn't have, but... oh well, regardless, Scizor has now got the edge in the SD matchup versus its cousin, and he has nothing on his team that can take +2 BP, aside from his own Scizor, obviously. But let's just keep on Swords Dancing. We'll get to +6 far sooner. Goes for Roost. Let's get one more SD, because, yay, superpower from him does not kill me. And BP definitely doesn't kill me. Not even close. So, yep, we win this game as well, which is nice. We'll start looking for another one now. And that's going to be a tough game. Thankfully, Taunty will outspeed everything in that matchup, so that's a nice element of it. But this is not a fun game to look forward to. And that's the game done. He leads... ah, fuck, he's... Balloon trying to get up rocks. Or to Magma Storm me. Okay. I mean, I'm getting up my rocks now anyway, so... Klefki. I mean, I didn't think that would be a ground type switch in. No, he left. Makes me feel bad for not paying attention. Sub. I mean, have fun trying. Okay. That's a bit weird. No, that's a lot weird. I'm not entirely certain what that's about. But we are still on the lower end of the OU ladder. So, can't be too surprised. If you get paralyzed again here, then I'll just rest. Oh, for fuck's sake. at least his reflect will be down. But... gee, let me rest. If only I was SD Keldeo, eh? Superior comes out as it should. Scald, do we get the burn? Nope. That's fine though, because Torn is still an option. Torn takes the Leaf Storm. He's Life Orb, excellent. I'm just going to U-turn here because I don't think he'll want to stay in. I am wrong. I'll go Scizor as he glares. I mean, if he has HP Fire, he'll go for it here. So, wait, why are you not going far enough down? Oh, the Mega. Yep. So now we even retain our quote-unquote Mega Metagross check. Although realistically, I'll be more trying to keep that in check with a combination of T-Tar plus potential burns from Keldeo on Sleep Talk, and well, outspeeding it really. Goes out into Rotom. It's not the fan Rotom. That's a terrible pun, and I instantly apologise for it as we burn it. See, Volt Switches does about 70%, 60, okay. And goes out into his Bishop. But unless you're Scarf, you don't outspeed me, I can just rest on you. As he goes for Pursuit. And now we can Sleep Talk, hopefully, well, we get a Scald there. Well, wow, that just outright killed, okay. I was hoping to get a Secret Sword to kill, but if Scald kills, then okay. I don't know why I thought that Scald would kill there, though. Why I thought Scald wouldn't kill there, even. Because Bishop isn't the most Spadef of all things. And we even get to wake up this turn. And I want to go for Scald versus everything anyway, so I don't really get why he did that. Yeah, just a bit weird. As we go for Scald, get the burn, Metagross, no longer a threat. What is a threat though is the potential for Heatran to get out of control. So we crit him there. Yeah, let's go T-Type. As he goes for Ice Punch. I actually quite enjoy Metagross in this meta. Double Punch meta is a powerful threat all of the time and is overlooked most of the time, so yay. Sorry, I've got a drink. As Reflect is going to die this turn, I just want to let Torn go down. Get rid of his leftovers. Hydro does a chunk. Hurricane. Hurricane plus Sand plus Burn. Potential Confusion chance. We do get the Confusion. Do we get the Confusion hit? We do. Sand plus Burn equals death. Let's just... He doesn't have an Air Balloon anymore. We can't even possibly lose this unless this is Magma Rise Heatran, and even then I think that Super Power from T-Tar kills. Magma Rise? Magnet Rise. So, yep, Heatran dead. And we win another one, which is very nice. Very nice indeed. Only 600 points away. Oh, fuck no. I don't want to. I really don't want to. Let's just lead Lando, as he leads Victini. And I'm just going to switch into T-Tar because he's got an Espeon, and I believe he's going to go straight onto that to get the Magic Bounce boost. Magic Guard boost, whatever it's called. Let's go Lando again. We can set up rocks versus Staraptor. I mean, we can't really. It's a Staraptor. Is this just final Gambit spam? I don't get the point of the team. Let's just go Keldeo because it forces out, well, it beats Sauron if it gets a burn. Did you not get the memo that Aaron is meant to have belly? What the? I mean, Sizzle beats everything else anyway. Okay. Oops. Okay, I'll pause after this battle is over and recharge my computer. I mean, it's not worth risking. We have no way of losing though, so it's fine. He has ESDs, won't do enough to kill me. As he forfeits. Lovely. Just charging for an hour. 20 minutes into the recording. Okay, let's move on to the next game. As... I don't really like his team, but it's so threatening to me. Just specifically one Trick Room Hooper set is kind of really difficult to deal with. If he lets me trap it, then, I mean, I'm taking the chance if he gives me it. Ah, nice. And there is no way, even if he stays in Hooper's physical defense and the 4x weakness, Pursuit kills Hooper. And, I mean, it doesn't... It's admittedly not much of a threat either, just because of, well, the circumstances of it's using Hyperspace Hole, and Hyperspace Hole is a physical move, I'm pretty sure. I am wrong, but even so, it's not. He's not using. No, don't rest. Fuck. That was a mistake. Didn't even mean to click rest. As he goes Venusaur, and we Sleep Talk a rest. I mean, we deserve that. Let's go into our Taunty and just fire off a. Oh, he goes for a knockoff of his own. His Life Orb Venu, because he's Megalope. Let's just Hurricane then, because I mean, even without our AV, Hurricane is still the best move we have to hit him with in a lot of situations. +2 Scolipede looks unbelievably threatening right now. Yeah, just in general. Catching the Venu. No. We got the Garchomp though, which is nice. Goes for a nice little Protect just to scout out what I'm going to do, because if there was anything I was going to do, it was not click Hurricane. We missed that one. Unfortunate. We can actually take any Scald he wants to go for. So I'm just going to try and hit him with an attack to wear him down a bit, as he now goes back out into Garchomp. If that hit, that would have been so much better a position to be in. That's better. Okay, now we've got to hit this one, and by law of averages we will. Yes. Excellent. Blastoise is dead. That's what I wanted to see. And Dragon is out. Didn't really want to see that. He can't outspeed me unless he's Scarf. If he's Scarf, he might lock himself into something. Dark Pulse. I mean, Keldeo doesn't care about that. Titar also doesn't care about that. Keldeo is, however, the better choice just because of the... well, it avoids the 2-hit KO from Dark Pulse as well, so that's nice. And then depending on the Sleep Talk, done. Just hoping for Scald. So we do get that this time, and so nearly kill him. As he Dragon Tails us out into Lando T. He might go for Protect here, in which case this is just free rocks. He does just go for Protect there, which means it is just free rocks. And that means I can just go for EQ, because his Garchomp will now die upon switching. We can just sack off Garchomp freely. And I don't think there's any way we end up losing this. So he goes into Hydreigon now. He has to go for Draco Meteor in order to actually kill me. Or he goes for U-turn just to get extra chip damage off. Which is fine. That means he'll probably be able to get me into range of Dark Pulse, so I can see why he's doing that entirely. That does so much to Venusaur, and I can just Stone Edge again. Yeah, Venu goes down. I will save Lando here. I'll go hard into Keldeo. If he goes for Draco, then that's a waste of a hit. He does go for Draco. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent indeed. Because this means I can go Scizor, SD, and then just knock out his Lopunny and his Hydreigon. And everything is fine. Lopunny goes for Fake Out, does nothing. I flinch. And now he's got to try and take a Bullet Punch, as he doesn't. Mega Scizor is very strong. This is just max attack, max HP. Adamant Nature, there are better spreads to use. I got lazy in building the team and just went with a simple one, which is not a good role model to... not a good method to follow, basically. This man is insanely weak to a +2 Scolipede, and I will have opportunities to set up with it. He has an entirely grounded team as well, so leading Lando T is not a terrible decision unless he leads Weavile, in which case fuck. So into Keldeo we go, and pivot back into Lando T on the switch into Amoonguss. If he doesn't switch out into Amoonguss, he's a bit... yeah, basically. It's a bit weird to not switch out into Amoonguss there, basically. We get up our rocks as he goes for a Spore, which is fine. I'm just going to go for an EQ here. He burnt our Lumberry already, and after that Earthquake damage, which is nice indeed, we can just proceed to go into Scolipede and set up an SD. Scolipede won't win the game from here though, which is kind of unfortunate, but if he goes for Rapid Spin here, then he's got to face down a +2 Scolipede, and if he does not go for Rapid Spin here, he goes for Scald, and we avoid the burn. Then it means we pretty much avoid having him get the rocks off the field. I'm going to go for EQ here. I didn't expect him to stay in. I thought he would switch out into Garchomp, and so I wanted to avoid the Rocky Helmet and everything. But Weakened Blastoise is still fine, because this is now in range of Keldeo's Secret Sword. Or not. Thought it would be. Was wrong. Upsetting. Just go for Rest then. Just such that we can continue checking Weavile later on in the game, because that's upsetting. I thought we would be able to kill Blastoise there. And it's entirely on me. Had we gone for the Mega Horn, it would have probably killed Blastoise. How much did Earthquake do? 50%. Given that he was already after having, given that he'd already taken Rocks damage, Mega Horn is almost twice as strong as Earthquake, so not literally twice as strong, but pretty close. So yeah, that's just an unfortunate misplay on my part. I didn't anticipate him staying in there. I thought he would switch out into Garchomp, take damage that way, and I thought we could perhaps get 2 kills, one on Garchomp, one on Weavile. Oh no, because then Arcanine would have been able to kill us, so you get to knock off the Blastoise as it dies. And unfortunately my rocks are difficult to get back up with a sleeping Lando. As he goes out into his Registeel, and I'm just going hard into Lando after U-turning. U-turning was just in case he decided to make a weird pivot into Weavile or anything. But Thunder Wave does nothing, and we can burn the Sleep turn. Can't wake up this turn physically, but we can wake up next turn, which is what I'm going for. As he goes out into Arcanine, as we get up our rocks, which is quite excellent. Wild Charge would hurt, Wisp, burn. Lando T isn't necessary anymore. And now we're just permanently at -1 basically. But we know we're faster than him now, so if he doesn't Morning Sun here, then... well, no, he just dies. Okay, but he takes us with him, which is unfortunate. as I'm going to go with Keldeo here. As he goes Registeel. We've used 1 Sleep Talk, let's use 2. We get a Scald. And we get to switch out into Taunty and then a U-turn. Actually, I'm going to go for Heat Wave here, just trying to catch the Registeel, see how much it does. Probably about 30%, which is admittedly nothing, but let's go for it anyway. 30% literally. Garchomp is the other stop to Sizzle. How much has Garchomp taken? 0. And that's okay. Let's just U-turn then into Keldeo again. As he Seismic tosses me. And I'm just going to Secret Sword. Oh, he stayed in. Okay. I mean, that was a misplay on his part. Shouldn't have stayed in. Should have switched out. If he goes Weavile here, which... Okay, he goes Amoonguss instead. I mean, resting is my best option here. Because I can take 1 Giga Drain. As he actually goes for Clear Smog. Okay. I mean, if he goes for Spore on the switch out, then that's smart, but nothing we can do about that if he does. As he goes into Garchomp. I don't want him to be a potential Salakberry Garchomp, as he's actually Scarf Chomp. And kind of unfortunate for him that he missed that. If he hit it though, then I set up with Scizor on 1. Let's go Keldeo. Can't quite set up on a Garchomp yet, so... Have we used Sleep Talk twice in this rest cycle? No, because he went for Clear Smog. Okay. Secret Sword, does nothing. Giga Drain doesn't kill me, but comes close. And now Scald will do more. And now Tita. And Crunch. If he has Spore, well, he has Spore. If he goes for Spore, then I switch out into my Scizor. If he has HP 5, then he's just concealed that brilliantly, but doesn't appear to be that way. Crunch is a 2-hit KO on Weavile from there, and after Rocks plus burn damage, the Amoonguss would go down to a +2 Bullet Punch, and Weavile will just go down to a +0 Bullet Punch, so that's fine. Oh, he's actually Adamant Weavile. How weird. But Adamant or non-Adamant, it makes no difference because Bullet Punch kills him. And let's do one more actual game. As we're against NRP 8598, and he's using a pretty threatening team, reminiscent of, well, somewhat reminiscent of Bird Spam, given that he does have a Manaphy and Excadrill. I mean, the rest of the Bird Spam team is completely different, but let's ignore that. It still follows a similar-ish structure though, so that's my point, basically. It's only similar-ish, though. It's not actually similar. Keldeo... I think Keldeo's main use in this game is actually wearing down the Rotom. As he leads with Medicham, he's just going to Fake Out here. I mean, that's... Medicham leads, Medicham Fake Outs. There's not any much difference in what people go for, basically. Scalds, that's AV. You know what, let's risk the Hurricane Miss. As he goes for U-turn, he'll probably go out into his only other water resist that isn't Manaphy in the Rotom Wash. And burning that would be lovely. So that's what I'm going to go for. Technically, Scolipede has got a good matchup in this game, but I don't think that I don't feel like I'm going to be using it for that because it's hard to set up really. Because yes, it kills everything at +2, but it doesn't set up on anything other than like a miss, and a miss is not a win condition. You can't bank on a miss. As we fail to get the burn, Volt Switch kills us. As now he probably goes out into Medicham. If he goes Medicham, I scout out, see what nature it is by going out into Lando T. As he does go Medicham, there we go Lando. Do we get up Brox? Yeah. As he goes for Fake Out. I mean, damage suggests Adamant to me, but I don't know. Okay, he's jolly. Let's go T-Tar and Crunch. Yeah. I mean, Pursuit would be nice, but I don't trust him not to stay in and just high jump kick to kill me. Yeah, he just does that. Thankfully, we can actually still win. Especially given that that defense drop is actually quite nice, because it means that knockoff will actually kill him. If he goes Rotom with that in mind, knockoff plus sand plus lack of leftovers plus hurricane won't kill him, but he goes into Taunty instead, as we knock off his Assault Vest, and let's win the speed tie and hurt him with Hurricane. Done. We did half of that. And as you can see from that damage, hitting the Hurricane would have meant that the Taunt just goes down and my Taunt would be at full. As he goes into Medicham, my Scizor can take a BP. Not a BP, a Fake Out. Goes for High Jump Kick, and it's a smart play, but he doesn't. He doesn't stay in here. Do I knock off here? Do I have to? He's going to save his Medicham. Yeah. And a +2 Scizor, avoiding the burn from Manaphy, is pretty much my way to victory now, so that's what I've got to go for. We get paralyzed. Unfortunate. Volt Switch does not kill us, but if he goes into Garchomp, then the recoil will. Yeah. Now let's just go Scolipede and Mega Horn as much damage off on this Garchomp as possible. Yeah. Okay, it's Fire Blast Chomp as well. So you really shouldn't be messing around with this, because without the Fire Blast Chomp, no, because... Oh, excellent, we outspeed now. There's Medi. Goes for Fake Out. And goes Scizor. BP versus SD. What is the calc on max HP Scizor from a jolly Medicham? Medicham, All Out Attacker, Jolly versus Mega Scizor. Sure, let's call it bulky, but it's not actually bulky. And Adamant. It's a roll in my favor, though. I feel like I need him to miss. Darn. Was that not a roll? BP. That feels really... Okay, I guess it wasn't. Well, I'm not finishing on a loss, so we'll get one more. And this is the last game, and I promise, because this is already 40 minutes long, let's just get up our rocks here. He's got so many birds that rocks is a good plan. Yeah, it goes for leech seed. He's going to protect here because they all do. If he doesn't protect here, then just that's annoying. As he goes Zapdos, but plus. Give me my rocks. One moment. Just going to Stone Head. And we're back, and Talonflame kills me. Which is fine. His Defogger is now dead though, so we can just go T-Tar and fire off a Crunch. Crunch will do more than 50% to a Talonflame, so it can't just roost off the damage. And I mean, like, yeah, no point in not going for that there. As Scarf T-Tar is not as solid enough. I need to bear in mind that there's a Zardex there, basically. What I'm literally trying to kill myself so that Zard doesn't kill me. Excellent. Because I can prevent Zard from setting up with my Keldeo. It does do enough to a Zardex after Rock's damage in normal Zard form, so Secret Sword kills Pharaoh, and Zardex no longer sets up. Goes Conk, Secret Sword is fine. Goes for Drain Punch. If he goes for Mark Punch, I can go Mega Sizz and SD, and plus 2 BP will do enough after Rock's damage to kill Zardex, so yay. Just hurry him up because I'm in a bit of a rush for time now. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Drain Punch doesn't do more than 50%. That did more than I thought it would. Crit probably mattered there, but let's pretend it didn't. No one notices. Here's Lando. Kills. As he forfeits. Lovely. And I hope you enjoyed this live. I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.